Okay, so now what we did is we already talked about numbers 1 through 3. Now we're going to move on to number 4, and Elena found C prime, which is the image of C, incorrectly. And here's Elena's diagram. But what I did is I took Elena's diagram and I superimposed it onto our GeoGebra Classic site, because this will make the explanation a little bit easier. And the question is simply, Elena is convinced that this image looks fine as far as a reflection across line M. And what we want to do is we want to explain to her why C prime is not a reflection of C. So here's my line M, and I have triangle CDE, and Elena wants to reflect that across line M. So the easiest way to explain to Elena that she's incorrect is to use a perpendicular line. So I'm going to choose a perpendicular line, and I want to create a line perpendicular to M. So I just click on M. Now wherever I move this, this will be perpendicular to M. As I go up here, if I put it on point E, notice that my perpendicular line goes perfectly through E prime. If I slide up and I put my perpendicular line going through D, notice that my perpendicular line goes perfectly through D prime on the other side. If I go up to C, look what happened. My perpendicular line misses C prime. So Elena did not put it in the right spot because her reflection point, her image, C prime, is not on the perpendicular line that goes through point C and a line perpendicular to M. Okay, so to explain to Elena why her line is not correct, what we can do is we can say C prime does not fall on the line perpendicular to M that passes through C. Okay, and that's it as far as why her drawing is incorrect. There is no other reason other than C prime, again, does not fall on that perpendicular line, the line perpendicular to M that passes through C.